defender's head because, like I said, they had their back turned.
Right.
So, I mean, our team, play it off good, and just make it look like nothing's going on. And then as soon as the ball gets there, then they're off. I like to just lead it right before. I don't like to throw too far ahead because then might be too tired and they might not be able to go get it. So I like to just throw it right. If anything, like I said, if they see that it's going to be a short pass, they could come back and get it. The defender can. If you throw it over his head, it's too late.
Gotcha. So you're reading really the back of the defenders.
Yeah.
But that's saying to you, pass it, huh? Pitch it ahead.
Yeah.
You've spotted a teammate down the floor after having taken a dribble. How do you cover the distance on this long pass and do it without risking a traveling call? Use the dribble pitch. Catch your dribble and use your momentum to help push the ball out in front of your teammate. Stay low and push the ball from your waist. If you pass from shoulder height, it's slower and you'll lose the power generated by your legs. You can use one hand or two hands depending on your strength. If you pitch diagonally down the court, remember to put some air under the ball in order to clear possible defenders and give your teammate time to run under the pass. As your team advances the ball up the court, you get double teamed and the pressure necessitates that you chin the ball with both hands to ensure that you don't get stripped. Considering your secure hand position on the ball, what's the best pass to use out of the double team? The two-hand chest pass is going to be your quickest and safest option. As a principle, step through the double team while looking up the floor and look to pass opposite from where you receive the ball. You've blocked out, and while you're in the air rebounding, you're thinking a step ahead, locating your point guard. He's on the move, ready for an outlet pass. What's best for this situation? When your feet hit the ground, quickly pivot and pop a two-hand over-the-head pass before bringing the ball down. And if possible, you can make the absolute quickest version of the outlet pass by grabbing the rebound and making the pass all while you're in the air. When you grab a rebound in traffic, don't think you have to make an above-the-head pass. Based on the principles and passes in this video, make whichever type of pass the situation demands. This may be a hook bounce, a two-hand bounce, or even a handoff. You're taking the ball out of bounds, and you spot an open teammate on the other end of the court. But a defender's in front of you, and you have to throw over him. How do you execute this 75-foot pass? This is where the baseball pass comes in. And if the defender's right on the line, crowding you, just take a step back like a quarterback to create some space, plant your back foot, and throw. From underneath the goal, where a baseball pass would hit the backboard, what's the quickest way to get the ball up and over the crowd and make the ball drop into the front court without sailing out of bounds? The bowling pass. Now, it's easily blocked, so you must make sure that no one is close enough to deflect it. But it's quick, and you can get the ball up high, and due to the spin, it'll drop rather than sail out of bounds. Let's say you grab a defensive rebound and take a dribble away from traffic. Suddenly, you spot an open teammate on the other side of the floor. It would be difficult, if not impossible, to make a chest pass this far. And stopping and throwing a baseball pass would take too long. So what do? Try the discus pass. It's quickly released off of the dribble, and it can be thrown a long way.
I like on the fast break, I like to make the guy commit to me. I like to look at the guy, see if he's getting his steps down, see if he's trying to come block my shot. They see a little guy going up for a layup on the fast break. The guy always thinks, oh, I'm gonna block the shot. So, I take it up and see where they're at. You know, if I feel, you know, kind of a little bit of pressure, then I drop it off to somebody else, or I'll go underneath. So, you know, I mean, just like basketball is a lot of reading from my standpoint. I like to read a lot of stuff and just go off what people give me. I mean, usually, like if you have a big guy coming down, you don't want to give it to him too early, because then, you know, if you give it to a big guy too early, then, yeah, you put it down. It's harder for him to put it down, and a little guy might get in there and take a charge or something. So, you know, you usually like to try to give the big guys the ball at the basket. You know, it's kind of different with the guards, because, you know, they could probably create something and make something else happen. So like a give and go maybe or something. So, you know, just.
So you could give it to them early and they could get it back. And
yeah. Usually like the ball in the middle. You know, so if you have, even if it's a 2-on-1, I mean, you can have the ball, have the guy attack. Like I said, I like to do attack, see what the defender's going to do, and then read the defender.
So those big guys you were talking about, you're going to give that pass to them about
in scoring position,
where they just got to catch it one step and go up.
Yeah.
It's a 2-on-1 fast break, and like any good player, you're looking to score first. But the lone defender decides to stop your shot. What do? Well, it's obvious. Pass to your teammate. But it's not that simple. If the ball's in your outside hand and the defender plays you, you'll have to wrap the pass around him or pick up the pass and bring it across your body to make the pass. This takes too long and telegraphs the pass. Instead, simplify both the read and the pass by dribbling the ball with your inside hand. If the defender decides to play you at the last moment, use a touch bounce pass. If the defender plays the pass, just snatch up the ball and step through for the layup. Imagine a 2-on-1 is developing and the defender is retreating with his back to you. When is it best to hit your teammate, and with what kind of pass? Well, just before the defender turns to play defense, two-hand bounce pass slightly behind his back foot and lead your teammate to a layup. Now, I've seen retreating defenders react and deflect an air pass in this situation, but I've never seen anyone dig up a bounce pass. What if a 2-on-1 fast break develops and a defender plays the angles perfectly and is big enough to block your layup? He's directly in front of you, body to body, with no space to bring the ball between you. What do? Use an around-the-back pass to feed your teammate for the easy score. Same situation as before, but this time the defender isn't quite in front of you. He's on your inside shoulder, and he might deflect the behind-the-back pass. What's your best option? Try the wraparound pass to get your teammate the bucket. Simplify a 3-on-2 fast break by turning it into a 2-on-1. Use a straight line move on the first defender in order to make the second defender move to stop your penetration. This creates a scoring opportunity for your teammate on the opposite side. How do you get him the ball? A one-hand bounce pass right around the first defender you beat to your teammate on the other side. Your passing accuracy will help your teammate's shooting accuracy. In other words, if he has to move his hands or feet to catch your pass, then his shooting percentage goes down because the ball is off of his shot line and he has to reset it. Perhaps you've made him concentrate so hard on catching your pass that he's lost his focus and rhythm on shooting. In addition, inaccurate passes also slow down his ability to get the shot off, giving his defender a chance to recover. The bottom line is that hitting a shooter in his shot pocket with a soft backspin that's easy to handle is going to increase his percentage. What about someone like Paige, who is a great catch and shoot player? You know, do you think about hitting him in a certain place, like always on the inside, or